All right, 5-minute theory lesson. This is almost a part 3 of when we started introducing how to think of the intervals that are within a triad. Okay, so we've expanded now on the third shape and found that we have a new shape or a new interval, which is a minor third. The minor third is the distance between, in the major scale, the distance between the major third and the fifth. All right, here we go. Kind of already started rambling there. So what I just said is in the major scale, right? The third, which is a major third, which is this distance, or these two notes. The distance between those is a major third, but the distance between the third and the fifth, right there, is a minor third. Why? Because if this is a major third, then this would have been a major third, but that's a fifth. That's a sharp fifth. This is the fifth. It's a half step down. We've got a major third from the 1 to the 3, and a minor third from the 3 to the 5. What about from the 5 to the 7? Not a minor. It's a major third. Well, is that hard to swallow? I don't know. So from the 1 to the major third is a major third. From the 3 to the 5 is a minor third. From the 5 to the 7 is a minor third, major third. Or again, we know how to play a major third like this. It is so 1 3, 5 7. Those are both major thirds. From the 1 to the 3 and the 5 to the 7 are both major thirds, but from the 5th to the 3rd is a minor third. Not this, but this. So let's throw those together. 1 3, major third. 3 3 5 would be this, minor third. But let's not play it there. Let's play 1 3 3 5. 3 5 5 7. Major third, minor third, major third, root. Okay? 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 7. Back on a root note again. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, I can stop the lesson right there. The only other thing to start thinking about here is we're looking at how we can basically build a 4-note chord or something similar off just either major thirds and minor thirds, right? All the distances between triads are either major thirds or when you go 1 3 5 7 and then you keep extending the chord to extending chords like 1 3 5 7 9 11 13 etc. The interval from one note to the next is going to be linearly, the note from one to is either going to always be a major third or a minor third. Why? Why is pretty simple. You're just skipping a single note. And so in the case of the first to the third, you're skipping the second. And it's kind of clear that from the first to the third is the third, right? But from the second, if you skip over the third to the fourth, is also, since you're skipping one note and not making a second, you're also a third in your interval. It just so happens to be that different notes fall into major and minor positions, which here's why this can be very interesting, and I don't know that we'll get there. If I compose the 1 to the 3 is a major. The 2 to the 4, which happens to be 1 2 3 4. The 2 to the 4, which is in this case the 2 of A, which is the B on the 7th fret, to the 4, which happens to be the D on the 5th fret, is a minor third. The 3rd to the 5th so that's the 3 and to the 5 is a minor third. The 4 to the 6, which is here, is a major third. The 5 to the 7 is a major third. And the 6 to the, let's stop there, all right, because we're out of time anyway. So let's cover that really again quickly. What I did was I just skipped around. 1 to 3, that's a major third. 2 to 4, it's a minor third. 3 to 5, that's a minor third. 4 to 6, major third. 5 to 7, major third. So let's look at this. Oops. Major, minor, minor, major, major. Okay, that should be something to think about. Just kind of go over that and start thinking that those intervals exist between the first and the third, the second and the fourth, the third and the fifth. I'm just skipping those, right? 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, 5, 4, 6, 5, 7. I'm stopping there. Think about what those intervals are. They're either major thirds or minor thirds, and solidify it by figuring it out yourself.